All right, you guys ready for the world premiere of the brand new studio? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the new studio. And welcome to J Lippman Live. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's been a few weeks. Happy to be back. So happy you guys could be here. If you are new to the stream, new to the channel, my name's Jay. I love making videos, and here on this stream, I love to answer your questions about making videos. So if you have any questions about video editing or shooting or whatever, make sure you pop them in the chat. I'll be answering your questions throughout the stream. If you really have a question that needs to be answered and you want to make sure I don't miss it, there is a link in the description of this stream. You can fill out the form that link takes you to, and I'll be going through that form about halfway through the stream. And if you have a question that really, really needs to be answered, or if you just feel like supporting the channel or helping me pay for all this stuff that I bought to furnish this new studio, then super chats are always welcome, and any super chats that come along with the question do get bumped to the front of the line. So with all of that being said, let's jump into the chat. Start saying hi to some folks. DK Paddler, what's going on? EC Sanka, what's going on? Hello, Jason Lorette, what's up, dude? Got your went with a balanced look. Yeah, I love me some symmetry. I mean, if you look at my tattoos, I got well, I got a watch on, but I got stars on both my wrists. I got stars on both my biceps. I'm a big fan of symmetry. So yeah, I like the balanced look. Yeah, so congratulations, thank you. You have walls and a door. I do. It's by far the best feature of this studio is walls and a door. Remco, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Jay, nice angle and studio. Thank you so much. William Justice, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. Interested to learn about your new setup. Yep, we're going to be talking all about it. My unicorn is in focus, but my face is not. Well, that won't do. That won't. How is my face not in focus? I just checked focus before. All right, guys, I got to turn on my focus peaking real quick. You're going to see it. So hold on. Oh, focus peaking on. Let's see here. Let's check the focus card. Let's check the focus card. Boom. I should be in focus. My focus card is in focus. So I should be in focus. Maybe it's just the Pro Mist filter that makes it look like I'm a little out of focus, but that's okay. That's okay. Cal Burton, what's going on? Hello. Thanks for joining us today. Good to see you. Oh, man. Hey, Jay, looks slick. Thank you so much. Is the cat now banned? The cat is currently scratching at the door, trying to get in. This is her favorite room in the house because in my entire house, there are 2 rooms with carpet. The kids' bedroom, which is I share a wall with, and my office. And she likes carpet. Also, it's the warmest room in the house because the vent makes a lot of noise. So I actually closed the vent and covered it up with some padding to kind of block that noise. But it also blocks the air, and I've got all the heat from my PC, so and all the other stuff. So yeah, this is actually the warmest room in the house. So this is her favorite room. She loves to hang out over here in the corner, and take naps. But yeah. Let's see here, Jay. Where are we? I totally lost the chat. There we go. Also, hi, Darren. Thank you so much. Matt Jackson, is this the same house but a different room? Yeah, the roommate is gone. Ding dong, the roommate's gone. He moved out. This was his bedroom. But he finally moved out, and he's in his new place, which means I'm in my new place, which I'm very, very happy about. Very happy about. That's it. Focus. You lean forward when you talk. There you go. Not when you check the focus. So I'll try and stay back a little bit. I get very excited. So I like coming up to the camera. So I'll try and stay back. Yeah, I can see the difference. There we go. Okay. Cats do good on YouTube. Include kitty, numbers will go up. Yeah, the problem is I don't trust the cat. I don't trust her not to jump because my desk is literally right here, and my cat has a habit of sitting right in front of the camera. Also, she likes to just randomly pee on things when she's mad at people, so I don't trust her not to pee on the carpet. So she's out. Can I give a 360 of the room? I can't. Also, the room's not done yet. I got some more stuff that actually just arrived. I got some more of these acoustic panels that just arrived today. I got a sound blanket that should be here today. And once everything's up, I'm going to be doing a full studio tour video. But I mean, behind me isn't much. Like, I've got my camera in between my two monitors. I've got my key light up here. I've got my my Deity S-Mic 2S up here for when I film my videos. And then behind that, just a storage closet. I got a little corner that I dedicated to family stuff. So I got a couple canvases of the kids and some pictures that I got for Father's Day. That's also where the legendary black barrel is. That was in all my videos. That is finally gone. So, yeah. So anyway, this is the new studio. I've been working hard on it for the last couple of weeks. Did I upgrade anything? No, it's all the same. Well, yeah, I upgraded my camera it's the same camera, but I put a cage on it. I got a follow focus, all stuff that's going to help me for, like, when I'm behind the camera, not when I'm in front of it. The only thing I would say that is probably helping, that's part of the camera upgrade, is I got the Small Rig Mini Matte Box. And the only reason why that is helping is because I got my key light right up here. And because of the angle it has to be in order to properly light my face, it could create some glare. So that mini matte box is actually helping that. I was hoping we could talk about iPhone 13 and ProRes. What do you think about the new iPhone cameras, and how demanding is ProRes on editing systems? Actually, so I don't know a whole lot about the iPhone 13. I didn't watch the event. I didn't watch many videos on it. I know it's got that new cinematic mode. I watched Patrick Tomaso's video on that, which was really good. But as far as how demanding is ProRes on editing systems, it's actually made for editing. So it's not demanding, really demanding at all. So, pretty sure you have had the 6K nearly a year. Yeah, in a couple months, it'll be a year since I've had it. So, Miles Shapiro, what's going on? What city are you in? I'm just outside of Baltimore. Yeah. I'm actually dead smack in between Baltimore and Annapolis in Maryland. Water break. Much better. We should talk about the new GoPro next week. Yeah, I mean, if I start watching some videos on it, I haven't seen any. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot going on. Let me just run down what's happening. So we're building out the new studio. It's not done. Like, I still got to finish treating the room. I want to get some more practicals on the shelves behind me, because I do feel like it's a little bit dark. But yeah, so I've been building out the studio. The kids started kindergarten yesterday. It's just been a lot going on. So I haven't watched any videos, really. I haven't watched much YouTube at all recently. Thanks for the boring button video. Very useful. Thank you. You're not the only one who thinks so, actually. That is my top performing video out of my last 10, which I'm super, super happy about. Rocking that SM7B. Absolutely. I love this mic. Francisco, what's going on? Hi, Jay. I have a 10-second video clip from Fusion I'm trying to render in the deliver page, but my GPU is not participating. What can I do to fix that? I'm on version 17.3. Are you in the free version or studio? You didn't say that. Did you get the sponsor sorted? No, not yet. I actually have to reach out to my contact today. How do I feel about YouTube Shorts? I've done a total of 1 YouTube short, and I've watched not much more than that. I'm not a big fan of the shorts. I've only recently gotten into watching Instagram Reels. So I've never really gotten into, and this is just personal opinion, since you asked how I feel about them. I've never really gotten into the short form video thing past like Instagram stories. Those are fun to watch. Yeah. Rim light would help there. Yeah. Definitely need a rim light. There's definitely some stuff that I want to get. We're not done. We're not done. This place is going to continue evolving. So yeah, boring button was cool, and finally found the close-up button from that video. Weird that the close-up button in cut page only and not edit page. I would love to have it in the edit page. You can make a LUT in Resolve and then load that into the Pocket 4K. Is there any limit on how complicated it can get? Not that I know of. Actually, this, what you're looking at right here is a LUT that I created in Resolve. Because without it, it's very orange in here. Like everything is just very warm. So I created a LUT. This is actually what my videos look like for the most part. Shorts don't really go with Resolve tutorials. Yeah, I did one on activating live save and project backup. So can't be doing with YouTube Shorts. Doesn't work for Resolve stuff anyway. Yeah. Like I said, I did one that was actually a Resolve tutorial. It did fairly well, but just I'm not, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Looks good. Is that using a film LUT? No, it's custom LUT. Well, it's sort of a custom LUT. But yeah, it's a LUT. It's basically what I did was I just filmed my very first video in the studio. I actually just finished editing it today. And when I was done grading it, because I typically don't change the grades on these shots. My goal is to make them all look the same. So whenever I create a new grade that I want to stick with, I actually I do 2 things. One, I create a power grade, which I use every time I edit a video, and then I also create a LUT that I will typically put into the camera, and that will be my live stream grade. Ooh, that's a nice setup. It's a piece of art. Thank you so much, Jelly Duck, and also hello. Hello, hello. Oh, you're in the studio version. Thanks, Francisco. You're trying to render a 10-second clip, but your GPU isn't cooperating. I'm not sure what the problem would be there. It's not giving you a GPU memory full error, is it? Rim light takes a lot of work to get a good one. Not really into. Oh, Jesus. What lenses does the 6K use? The Pocket 6K has an EF mount, so, but it's also an APS-C sensor, so you can use EFS lenses on it, which is what I have on here right now. In fact, all my lenses are EFS. I've got on here I have the EFS 17 to 55 2.8, which is, I love this lens. Let's see. Oh, on the speed, yeah, I'm still looking to possibly get a speed editor. You were limited to the limitation of LUTs. Yeah, I literally only use LUTs in camera. I typically, that's actually not true. I will use LUTs in DaVinci Resolve. Leela, who you all know, she made a really, really good pack of LUTs, and I'll use those. They're really good. I use them a lot on my DJI Pocket 2 footage. A hair light would be advantageous to separate you from the background a bit. Yep, it's coming. I mean, I haven't picked one out yet. I haven't ordered one yet, but it's we're definitely gonna do something. It's gonna happen. I got a little bit of space over here, but not much to get a hair light in. But there'll be something. There will be something. Let's see here. GPU gets issues for me sometimes if there's a lot of Fusion. Yeah, sometimes. I'll get the GPU, if I got a lot of Fusion stuff going on, I'll get the GPU memory full thing. Hey, Kirby P Films, what's going on? The intro of your Chromebook video reminds me of the intro to your first vids getting out. That's right. I haven't talked to you guys since I put out the Chromebook video. Yeah, I did a little vlog intro to that one. It was fun. I'm trying to get back into the vlogging thing a little bit more. But I know, like, if I just put out a straight vlog right away, it's not going to be very good. So I want to incorporate more vlogginess into my videos. So that was a fun one to do. I have an idea for a Facebook group where people just post YouTube videos that give bad advice and people correct it. That would actually be kind of fun. That would be fun. So yeah, lots of stuff been happening, guys. Lots of stuff in the YouTube world, in the personal world. I'm dropping weight. I'm down 15 pounds over the last what's it been? 3 weeks now? I think I dropped 15 pounds in 3 weeks, which is crazy. Feeling good, feeling better. Happy to have a studio with walls and a door, some nice quiet. Can't wait. I cannot wait to finish the sound treatment of this room. I got acoustic panels sitting on my front porch right now that are going to go up as soon as this stream is over. And then I got an acoustic blanket that's going to go, just going to hang across the wall behind me. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. What time is it? 2:15. 2:15. So, who's got questions? Who has got questions for me? I am so tempted to get an M. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Oh. I am so tempted to get an M1 Mac laptop to be more mobile using Resolve. I do a lot of title and graphics overlays. Just worry it won't be able to handle it. Do you know anybody really using those? I've got a few in my video that's coming out on Monday. They can be kind of taxing. I don't know how the M1 would hold up because I have no experience with the M1 stuff. So maybe let's see. Top work on the weight. You seem happy. Thank you so much, Darren. I am. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I'm happy to be back on the live stream, man. I missed it. I missed the live stream. Arian's dad was in Ireland for like a week and a half, and so I had to cancel live. He like left on live stream day, and he was gone for a week and a half. So that's why there was no live stream. I could have done one last week. Like I had the time to do it. Arian actually took off work that day, but I was in the middle of building this. Like it was all in shambles. There was a question earlier, I think from Refrag. Did I upgrade anything? I actually bought, gear wise, no, but furniture wise, yes. So I actually have a new desk. I was tired of the corner desk because I felt like I didn't have enough maneuverability. So I got like a straight desk. It's like I think a 63-inch desk. and the sound panels, obviously. So can't hear any room problems in your mic right now. That has a lot to do with the SM7B. There's very, very, very good off-axis rejection in the SM7B, which is why I use it for live streaming. If I was using my Deity right now, you would definitely hear a little bit of reverb, a lot less than I had in my last studio, because I had no walls and no door. And no sound treatment. So it definitely already sounds better just with the acoustic panels I have up now, but it should be, I can hear the reverb when I'm talking. So I know it's there. Let's see here. I missed it. If I shoot 60 frames per second, does it matter if my timeline is 24 frames per second? It seems like sometimes when I set the speed to 75%, it seems to jump every few frames instead of being super smooth. Matt, that's because you should be setting the speed. If you're trying to do slow motion, if you're shooting at 60 and trying to go slow-mo, you should be setting your speed to 40%, not 60. So set your speed to 40% and see how that works out for you. And as an added bonus, I would go over to the inspector and change your speed. Oh my God, what's it called? Hold on, I have DaVinci Resolve open. There we go. Retime and scaling in your. You know what? Should I just show you? Like, should I just do that? Hey, look at that. This is actually the video. Look at this, guys. The video that's coming out on Monday is 3 minutes and 54 seconds long. It is a super short video. So, but the, over here, like you would set this to 40, you would set your clip to 40%. And then over here in retime and scaling and retime process, you would change that to optical flow. And that should help with the stuttering. Yeah, that should help you out. So there you go. Let's see. What are you going to use? For sound treatment in your studio, I'm saving paper egg cartons. Nice. I got some acoustic panels. I actually have 6 of them up right now. So there's the 2 on either side of me. There's the gray one right here. There's actually another black one on top of it that's out of frame. And then I have a gray one on this wall and a gray one on this wall. So I got to put a couple more on these walls, and then I actually have a sound blanket that's coming, and that's just going to hang across the rear wall. So that is what I'm using. Let's see. Use sharpening on the BMPCC on post or not? Up till now, I only get good results after sharpening in post, or is this normal workflow? I typically, if I'm going to do any sharpening, it's going to be in post. I don't do any sharpening in camera, but I typically don't do a lot of sharpening, actually. The only place where I will do it in post, oh, excuse me. The only place where I will do it in post is actually on my screen recordings. So, why do camera lenses get so long? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's your new studio. Congrats. Show the new artifacts behind. Well, thank you so much, Tawfiq. There's not a lot that's new, actually. I got my, sorry, look, I got my Canon SL2 right there. I got my DJI Pocket 2 right there. In between those on that shelf, here, I'll lean over. You can't even see it. I'm going to move over real quick. There we go. I got my little light that I was using in the last studio, and I've got some lenses. And then on top of here, I just got some like, I think this one right here says, yeah, that's the If All Else Fails, Ask Dad. This one right here says, what does that one say? Oh, dad joke loading. And then I've got one in between that you can't see because of my head that my daughter painted for me that says number one dad. And then I've got like microphones and audio stuff right here. I've got my Puget Systems little stress squeezy thing and my another color checker up there. I got one that I keep on my desk and one that I keep, my old one that I keep up there just for display purposes. I've also got my color calibrator and a old ball head. And then I've got my books and a picture of me and my sister when we were young. That's also where my my Alexa device and my phone charger is. And then this entire bottom row down here is my charging station. So all my battery chargers for my camera and my tablets and Chromebooks and all that stuff charges right down here. So that's there'll be a full studio tour coming, but that's the basic layout of the shelves. And then I got my two Nanlite PavoTube 6C Mark IIs. Sharpening is like salt. If you cook it in, you run the risk of being too salty. Exactly. Exactly. Nice t-shirt. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Never use egg cartons. Learn to make bass traps. I seen you had a video on the Behringer B5 mic. I've been using lav in my home studio and it's okay. Do you still feel strongly about that condenser mic for indoor studio dialogue, or are there better options now? Yes, there are better options. It depends on your budget. The two that I would most highly recommend, I actually have right here. One, here, there we go. One is the Deity S-Mic 2S. It's a short little shotgun mic. It's great for indoor dialogue. I know I'm trying to hold it so it's in focus. This is like the one problem with not having autofocus on your camera. But yeah, Deity S-Mic 2S, short little shotgun mic, great for indoor dialogue. Although if you have a super reverby room, it will pick up that reverb because it is, after all, a shotgun mic. The other option that I would recommend, this is the microphone that I typically use for, like, if I'm doing screen recordings, I will record into my computer using this. This is the Octava MK12. This thing is amazing. It's pricey, but it's absolutely amazing. And this was actually what I was using before I picked up the Deity. Personally, I like the sound of the Deity better than the Octava, but the Octava is actually better at off-axis rejection because it's not a shotgun mic. It is a small diaphragm condenser mic. So this would be, if you're in a particularly noisy room or particularly reverby room, this would probably be my number one recommendation, Octava MK12. So that's that. That is the answer. I'm surprised. I was accidentally very prepared to answer that question. Let's see. Nice t-shirt. Yeah, this is my Datacorn t-shirt, man. I got this for Father's Day. I love this. I love this t-shirt. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. What are the side lights on the stands? Those are Nanlite PavoTube 6C2s. I love them. Why does the LCD screen shut off when I use the viewfinder on the camera? It depends. What camera? Some cameras are just built like that. You can, if you're shooting photo. Yeah. So it depends on the camera. Some cameras are just built like that. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Nice setup. Thank you so much, Taufik. I really appreciate it. Matt Jackson, a little good news. 2 companies in our niche took notice of our channel in the last month and want to do a collab. We are in the automotive realm, so that equals free parts and reviews. Nice. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm working on a couple pretty cool brand deals that I'm particularly excited about, but I'm not allowed to talk about them yet. And I don't know if they're actually going to work out. All right. Should we take a look at the form? Do we have anything in the form? We don't. We have nothing in the form. So we're back here. But that's awesome. Working with brands is fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes as the channel grows, it gets a little bit more difficult and a little bit more, it's easier to negotiate the price that you want, but typically the bigger the brand that you work with, the more strict they are with their like policies and what they want you to say in the video and all that stuff. So keep at it, everyone. You can do it. We'll all be big YouTubers one day. Yeah, one day. I'm not a big YouTuber yet. I'm still small potatoes. How did you learn camera stuff? Did you get a camera and teach yourself? Yeah, basically. Basically, yeah. That's exactly what I did. I bought this guy right here, Canon SL2. And I watched a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials, and I practiced a lot, and I still practice a lot. So I'm getting into practicing even more because I'm tired. I bought a $2,000 camera and then just kind of stuck it on a tripod and didn't do anything with it except film these videos here. And that makes me sad. It makes me sad. I want to do more with it. So I'm practicing more. I'm doing more stuff. FilmCore Digital. Hey, how are you today? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing super great. Thank you for asking. How are you? Is the SL2 got clean HDMI? No, it does not. It does not. That is the SL2. They don't even make it anymore. It is discontinued. You can still find them on like eBay and stuff for pretty cheap. It's a great camera. It's got the same sensor as the Canon 80D. So, it's a good camera, especially for beginners. It's this, at the time that it came out, it was the smallest DSLR on the market. And I got a good deal on it. So yeah, I bought it, got a few lenses, and yeah. I just finished my first project where someone sought me out because of my YouTube channel. Simple music video, but a new door opened. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you edited a music video? I have not. I would love to edit a music video, but what I really want to edit is a short film. I want to shoot and edit a short film, but I would also like to work with, I've talked about this before. I want to work with Ryan Connolly from Film Riot. I want to work with that dude on one of his short films. So... yeah, but no, I have not edited a music video. I've edited a few YouTube videos for other people. I've done a lot of like Mr. Fix-It type stuff, which is my favorite because they don't take a lot of time. It's usually like my very first one was a guy who reached out to me and he had shot a video, but he had to split up the filming between daytime and nighttime for whatever reason. The location of the video didn't change, but the lighting changed drastically. So he hired me to do color correction and match the colors of the two shots. So that was my very first paid video freelance gig. So. Music videos seem hard if you have to sync the playing to the music. I mean, they could be hard for sure. I've done some short films. They're fun. Yeah, I want to work on them on, yeah, very low budget. That's my realm. Very low budget. Very low budget. People who just want to have fun, be part of a video. Like I would love to work with, I want to work with other people. Obviously that would be fun. So, am I the only one that has to reload YouTube over and over again because the stream stops? I don't know. Also, Dave, Post Color Gear. Hello. I didn't say hello to you. I did not say hello. So yeah, that's how I learned camera stuff. I bought a camera and I watched a lot of tutorials and I practiced. That's it. Yeah, I don't know if the stream keeps freezing. I don't think it's on my end. Doesn't seem like it's on my end. Yeah, sorry. Sorry you were having trouble. Although that used to happen to me a lot, actually. Do you do this full time? I do. Hello, Focused Energy Productions. I do. I am a full-time content creator, which is weird. I was a full-time electrician. And actually, I've been a full-time content creator for a while. I kind of jumped into it without a backup plan, which I don't recommend per se. I was doing stuff on the side to supplement income. Like I was driving for Uber for a while. I was selling stuff on eBay for a while, but like all I really wanted to do is make videos. So that's what I do now. That's what I just started doing it. And the more money I made, the less I started doing the side stuff. And now, yeah, this is my full-time gig. I always edit to music to keep a tempo marker in my cuts, even if the music gets taken out, just to keep a flow to my videos. I have a music background, so that works for me. Is that weird? No, there's actually a lot of people that do that. A lot of people will like have music on while they're editing. Not when they're doing the audio side, but like when they're editing, they will, just actually for that same reason, to keep the pace up. Let's see here. Where are we? Jay is positive. Is positive red or white? Man, aren't you like in the UK? Red, it actually depends on if you're in AC or DC. If you're in AC, at least here in the US, black and red are positives, white is negative, and green is ground. That is typically what it is. Colors change a bit. You get into like orange, yellow, and gray when you get into like higher voltage stuff. But for basic like 120, 240, like the residential house stuff, the stuff you find in like offices, like for outlets, it's black, red, white, and green. So black and red are positive, and yeah, white is neutral, negative, and green is ground. So there you go. There you go. It took me a second to figure out what you were asking about. Oh God, brown, blue, and yellow and green. I'd be so confused. Hey Jay, can you do an audio visualizer? What do you mean? By the way, thank you for sharing your talent. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it. Audio visualizer, like the thing where like you can see like the animated waveforms when people are talking or when there's music going on. Is that what you're talking about? Love all the great tutorials. Great to hear about your journey to where you got to. Thank you so much, Focused Energy Productions. Refrag, you need to make vlogs in the form of Instagram stories, like what you're doing throughout the day. That I'm gonna start doing that more. I was doing that a lot while I was building the studio, getting it ready to at least be able to film a video, but I haven't. Yeah, so but I would like to do that. Except a lot of this stuff, the reason why I don't really vlog is because 90% of my time, I'm right here. I'm either filming a video or I'm editing a video or I'm taking care of the kids and we don't put the kids on camera. So like, what are you going to do? You know? I am vlogging something right now. It's like a multi-day vlog. There's a podcast coming. I am actually starting a podcast with my old bandmates, my drummer and my guitar player. And we're starting a podcast. Originally, it was going to be me helping them get started, show them how to do the production side, teach them how to edit and all that stuff. And then I was just going to step back and let them take the reins, and that would be it. But I had so much fun editing and hanging out with those guys and being a part of the podcast that I basically approached them with the idea of being a full-time member of the podcast. And like, basically I would always edit. I would be in charge of uploading, probably run social media too, who knows? But, you know, and when I can actually get down there to meet with them, I'd actually be on the podcast. So yeah, it's, I'm excited about that, but I'm vlogging the whole process of getting that thing up. We're not going to launch until we have 5 episodes, done. So every time I go down there to hang out with those guys, I do a little bit of vlogging. So, where are we? Hey Jay, can you do Spectrum? Yes. Okay. I actually don't know how to do that. I'm not very good at the effects and Fusion stuff. Most of the Fusion stuff that I do are like pre-made templates, to be honest. But I'd like to learn how to do that. I know there's some plugin that just does it for you, but I don't remember what it's called. So, yeah. Can we see your view? I don't have that currently set up right now. I don't have a second camera. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should set up like my SL2. If I had a long enough HDMI cord, I could like set that up as an over-the-shoulder cam, put like the 50 mil on it so you could see what I look at. But yeah, I don't think I have a way to show you what I'm looking at. Oh, there is, but I will keep talking while I do it. It's not going to be video. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take an image of what I'm looking at here so you guys can see what I see. And you can see the crazy mess that is my desk. Because my desk is an absolute disaster right now. I'm so happy you can't see my desk from this camera angle because it is a total disaster. All those people who show you like really clean pictures of their desks on Instagram and Twitter and all that, they're liars. There's no way to keep your desk that clean all day long. They clean it off, they take a picture, and 10 minutes later, it's a disaster area again. That's what I have to say about that. Let's see. We're going to upload it to... Actually, no. We're going to upload this to Google Photos. We want to upload this. There we go. Upload to Photos. Jay Lippman. Upload. So I'm going to show you guys my screen when that finishes uploading so you guys can see what it looks like. Because it's a mess, but at least you can see what I'm looking at. I missed some things. Can we see okay, I need an electrician about 2 weeks if you're in the neighborhood. Yeah, I'll go hop on, buy a plane. You going to reimburse me for the plane ticket, Darren? And all the time it's going to take me to learn about UK electricity? Because it's different. It's definitely different. How many of you got done of the podcast? We've got... one episode. One episode is fully recorded and edited. This second episode we recorded, it was like 45 minutes of recording. I got the audio onto my hard drive. Everything showed that it transferred correctly. Caveat, I did not actually open up the files to make sure that everything was good. Got home. Apparently we only recorded 3 seconds of audio. So we gotta do better. All right, guys, you want to see? Here we go. You ready to see my view? How do I switch? Boom. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at right now. So the things that you can't see is this boom arm right here is what goes to my deity. That's my key light. Pretend you can't see that. That's my kids, right? Well, that's my kid and her best friend. Above that are both my kids. I've got a couple more canvases over on this corner. There's my storage closet. There's the ladder that I'm going to be using to hang a sound blanket later today. There's my Pocket 6K. Oh, wait. You didn't see my mouse at all. So, my kids, that's family corner over here. My 2 monitors, my camera with my Feel World monitor. Yeah, there it is. Some baby bottles, my compression gloves. Highly recommend compression gloves, by the way. They're great. They are great. Got my my tour box over here, just a mess of stuff. This is real life, people. This is my this is my life. So there you go. Let's see. I don't know why I just smiled for the camera. That's great. That's great. Oh, Frank in Blackpool, what's going on? What are you photographing? Oh, man. I just did a desk tour on my channel and didn't clean it one bit. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Dave. I thought it was something more sinister. Nope. You should see Meet Kevin's setup. Fellow YouTuber, killer setup with a Roland switcher. Teleprompter is very cool. Yeah, I've seen his setup. I have seen it. It's pretty awesome. I can't do the teleprompter thing. Where are you located? I am in Maryland, basically in between Baltimore and Annapolis. Hi. Oh, hi, Arian. Yeah, I know what that was about. I apologize. That picture had blurry versions of my kids. So, but yeah. But they were blurry, so there's that. Did you get the Husky desk from Home Depot? No, I bought a desk off of Amazon. So, Meet Kevin is rich. Yeah. I'm on holiday and staying 200 meters from where Shakespeare is buried. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. I live about 20 minutes from where Edgar Allan Poe is buried. My desk is too hideous for publication. Let's see. Where are we? Also, what softbox are you using? Love the baby bottles. Yeah. It's not a softbox, actually. It's like I think it was like $120. It's a Fazatan something. I can't remember the model number. It's a flexible LED panel. Looks like you nicked a camera from a movie set. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Also, oh, you already asked. Compression gloves. Yeah, compression gloves. Here they are. These things. They're kind of like compression socks, but they're for your hands. They're really good for... So because I was an electrician for so long, on top of being a gymnast and a skateboarder when I was younger, I'm actually starting to get... This makes me sound so old, but... It's starting to feel like I'm getting arthritis in some of my fingers. These help with the pain. So I actually wear these when I'm editing. Yeah. So they help with the wrist pain and it's like a fitted ace bandage, sorta. So yeah, really, really handy. I wear these when I'm editing. Darren, can you do a tutorial on how you use the baby bottles with Resolve and do they work in Fusion? Oh, man, that's funny. That is funny. Yes, I can do a full tutorial. Did you see all my command strips? I've become a big fan of command strips lately. These things are great for hanging pictures and acoustic panels as long as they're light enough. Yeah. I did a lot of vert skating when I was a kid. My knees are wrecked. Yeah, so are mine. And I used the knee versions of those. See? There you go. Boom. I keep hitting the mic. Can you give some tips about live streaming settings that are important? Which software are you using? Maybe some do's and don'ts. Software I'm not using. I mean, to stream what you saw in that picture, that was StreamYard. It's browser based, so there's not really any software per se. I do use the Ada Mini software to do some final tweaks to the audio and to the image. So, I use the Ada Mini as a live switcher. So if I wanted to, I keep switching on here, but if I wanted to, I could actually, boom, oh, infinity screen. And that's why I'm not doing it, because I got DaVinci Resolve on a different screen. So that's infinity screen. Oh, that's fun. But so as far as tips, I don't know. Make sure you've got a good mic. Audio, I could be wrong, but I feel like audio in videos is super important, but I feel like they're even more important in a live stream. Does anybody else who live streams feel that way? Because I definitely feel that way. Like, I have a mic specifically for live streaming. I don't use this for anything else, really. So, I want an MX Master. Ooh, MX Masters are good. One of the small churches in town has a dedication to Kennedy behind the altar. Amazing, the connection between Stratford. Huh. Interesting. Your president, if I spelled it wrong. Yep, John F. Kennedy. Week in the life of a dad, YouTuber, freelance video editor. In that order. Video? Maybe. Yeah, I might do a week in the life. Except all the kids stuff will be cut out because they're not going on camera. Have had carpal tunnel and wrist from holding a mouse. Really painful. If you work 12 hours a day, don't hold the mouse while reading. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What's a mouse? Oh, man, that's funny. I've been lucky with my wrist, but once the first number in my age turned to 4, my knees and other joints went to hell. Man, my knees have been messed up since I was like in my 20s. Oh, I'm screwed. I need a better mic for live streams. 416 2 directional, and I always get complaints on the sound being too low. You need like a cloud lifter or something for that. I mean, it won't help with the directional part, but it'll definitely help with the sound being too low. Wireless Rode mic. I mean, if you want to get a mic, I would say for live streaming, I mean, obviously SM7B is my top choice. I love this thing. But there's so many good mics out there. I mean, honestly, if you want like a really, really good but not too expensive option, I would look at the AT2020. Daniel Batal, holy what? Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my God. New studio setup looks great. Put this towards knee replacement. Daniel, huge shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wow. Wow. I'm going to get the SM7B. It looks good too. I love this mic. I have loved this mic since long before I even knew I could be a YouTuber. This is just a fantastic microphone. So, but you do need a cloud lifter or something like the cloud lifter if you're going to get one, because it does require some power in order to get good levels. AT2020 is really good. It's a really good mic. It's a lot less expensive than the SM7B. Didn't expect to see Daniel here. We need another collab. We should, dude. We need to set that up. We need to set up another live stream, another video editing live stream. I feel like I use a thumb trackball, eliminates issues with carpal tunnel. Ooh. I'm actually giving away one of those mics and a cloud lifter this week. Dude, that's crazy. I got a Focusrite. Is that the same as a cloud lifter? No. Focusrite, they make audio well, they make a lot of stuff, but they're most well known for their audio. Oh. Oh, Amazon is trying to tell me things. Amazon is trying to tell me things. We'll have to check on that. We got 5 minutes left in the stream. We'll check on that in a minute. Focusrite is an audio interface. That's what I actually use, is the Focusrite 2i2. That's my audio interface. So, which I basically only use for audio out. Because I use the Ada Mini, and I can have all of my audio going through like the HDMI cable. So basically this is going into my camera, and then the HDMI from the camera into the Ada Mini, that's carrying the audio too. So that way there is, because it's all coming in the same signal, you don't have any, what is the word that I'm looking for? Latency problems. Like your audio and your video can stay synced, which is very, very important, especially if you're using like OBS. When you have your video and your audio coming from two different sources, you can get that desync issue. When it's all coming from the same source, you typically don't have that issue. So I use my Focusrite 2i2. The only audio in I use is when I'm doing scratch recordings for my screen, or scratch audio for my screen recording, so I can sync it up in post, and then for audio out, so it goes to my monitors and my headphones. So that's it. Where are we? Oh, let's find out what Amazon wants. Echo notifications.
One new notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a coastal
National Weather Service. Dang. I was hoping my sound blanket arrived. It didn't. It didn't arrive yet. It did not arrive. But apparently there's I didn't even listen to it. Let's see. Anybody, Atmos Ninja in the room? I get 4 audio tracks and 2 are empty. Yeah, I don't have anything Atmos, actually. My external monitor is a Fieldworld F6. All right, 3 minutes left. I have a question about backing up timelines and all its content to a single folder. Wait, when I used to use Vegas Pro, there was a lightning bolt icon that just took away everything not being used. So there is, that seems like 2 different questions. Oh, and then save as, and a tick box to send everything to a new folder for backup. Is there something like that in Resolve? Not really. The first part, yes. The second part, no, because of the way that DaVinci Resolve saves their projects. It's all in a database. So when you install DaVinci Resolve, it creates a database, and you can create new databases. And if you wanted, you could export the project archive, and you can have that saved somewhere. But as far as just like exporting a project file, like you would do in something like Vegas or Premiere, when you save, it just saves to that database. As far as taking away everything that isn't being used, yeah, I actually just did a video on this not too long ago, but I'll show you real quick. Let's go ahead and go into DaVinci Resolve. And boom. And so if you come up, and I know it's hard to see because it's a 4K screen and you can't read anything, but if you come up to timeline, is it timeline? Yeah. Clean up video tracks. You can flatten unused clips, disable unused clips, or change unused clips color. So if you do flatten unused clips, there wasn't really anything to do there because I don't have any unused clips. But basically, if you have B-roll completely covering up A-roll, and the A-roll isn't going to be seen at all, then it'll, see, this should have actually come, nope, because there's a little section. That's right. But yeah, that's what that does. So that would take away anything that's not being used. It wouldn't remove it from the project, but it would remove it from the timeline, if that makes sense. So, here Amazon needs her own mic. Should I set up one of these mics in front of the Amazon device? So whenever we have something, we can. Should we do that? That would be great. That would be so funny. So where are we? 259. All right. Last question. If you make a LUT for your Blackmagic camera and it includes resource intensive nodes like noise reduction, will that create lag in your camera? I think Jim, yep, Jim answered it. You can't save noise reduction in a LUT. It's just hue, saturation, and luma levels. So yeah, you can't do any of that. Yeah, so that's that. All right, guys, it is 3 o'clock. So I'm going to call it quits, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you spending time with me over the last hour. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, got some value out of it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Keep an eye out for Monday's video. Got another real quick DaVinci Resolve tutorial. And with that, thank you for making Wednesdays my favorite day of the week. I love you to death, and I'll see you in the next one.